In today's lesson, we're going to explore advanced British English vocabulary and natural expressions for talking about siblings, family relationships, childhood memories, and personality. And by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to discuss your family much more confidently and sound natural in everyday conversations. Welcome to the English Right Now podcast. My name is British English teacher Roy, and joining me is my dear friend Rob. Hello.
Hello. How are we? All right. Put on my posh
Spiffing
English
by the
accent.
sounds of that. Going a bit Downton Abbey, old boy, by the sounds
Yes. Very good afternoon to you, Lord Woodhouse.
Oh, Sucata. Sucata sounds like a bad film, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Like some 1980s action film. Sucata. Get Carter. Anyway, siblings.
Yes.
Siblings. Okay. I want to. So before we get going, the word siblings. How often do you use the word sibling? Let's be honest, because I find we don't naturally use it.
No, we don't, do we? It's a funny word when you think about it. Siblings. Yeah, no, I never say. Do you have siblings?
Yeah. Do you have any siblings? It's more of a word that you would see on a form, isn't it? A lot of students ask me this. Do you say siblings? Sibling basically means brother or sister, somebody who's, also a child of your parents, and that is direct, both of your parents. We need to specify that. Siblings, it's not a word that you see outside of more professional settings. It exists, but I wouldn't say, oh, Rob, do you have any siblings? I'd be more likely to say, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
As a natural question. I wonder why, because we're usually quite efficient with language.
True.
But the other thing is, have you ever heard of pibblings and nibblings and whatever?
No. Have you got any?
No, I don't know. So this is one thing I see on social media quite a bit. English teachers teaching these advanced English expressions. Like, I don't even know if it's pibblings and nibblings and all this, and I don't know what they are. And people are like saying, don't say blah, 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 say pibblings and I'm like, I don't even know if these are the right words. We'll have to check it. But the thing is, I've never heard that. I don't even know if it is a real word. I've never used it in my life. Have you got any nibblings?
No, I have to say I've never heard that.
I think that relates to niece and nephews.
Right. Okay. I've heard of nibblings in the pub if you want some crisps or something. Or
it could be pibblings or gibblings. I don't know. Giblings, giblets. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. But yeah, siblings is the only real word that we may use, but we'd be more natural to use brother or sister. Rob, do you have any brothers or sisters?
I do, Roy. I have a big brother, an older brother. Yes, Richard.
Big brother. Richard. He's named. He's real now. So
yes, he's also Dick. He's also Dick, of course, to his wife.
and to his friends, of course, as well. So that Dick, of course, is a nickname of Richard, isn't it? And also a rude word, but we'll
shorten. Yeah, but in this case, it's a shortened, informal way of saying Richard. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Although I wouldn't necessarily recommend students start using it without being, if somebody introduces, hi, my name's Richard. They shouldn't say, all right, Dick. I'd let the person lead the kind of conversation on that one. So you've got one older brother. Okay.
Correct.
I have no brothers or sisters. I'm an only child. I'm an only child. So,
I'd like to know how do you feel about that, not having brothers and sisters?
Do you know what? This is what I was going to mention. People always ask you, how do you feel about it? And I don't know any different.
No.
I do have opinions on it, but people always ask you, but nobody asks somebody like you. I wouldn't go, oh, have you got a brother? Would you prefer not to? Would you prefer a brother or sister? It's so weird. It's so, and I do think growing up, no. But now, maybe there would have been a benefit to having a brother or sister.
Yeah.
And I mean that because I can't remember things from growing up. And it'd be nice to have somebody to jog my memory to make me think.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. Yeah. I mean, in a way, because my brother's 6 years older than me, he left home when I was 12. So for many years, I lived at home. So I felt almost like an only child anyway. He got married much younger than I did. So he kind of had a family quite early on, whereas I had a family later on in life. And so therefore, we seem almost a generation apart sometimes,
Yeah, that's weird. I know some brothers or sisters like that, and of course, with my son is 8, and by the time I know he's still going to be 8, he'll be 8 when his sister is born,
Yeah.
and there'll be an 8-year gap. So it blows my mind to think when she's the same age as him, he'll be 16.
Yeah, a different stage in life, really. Yeah,
he could be off at university by the time she's 10. But yeah, so yeah, it's a weird one. But let's continue talking. So you've got one brother or sister. Sometimes people have 3, and we talk about the eldest child or the first child, the firstborn. That's the oldest one, and then you have the youngest one, and then you have the middle child. And there's all these kind of things about different children being treated in different ways.
Yeah, I think it's hard. It's hard, I think, for the eldest, because they have to experience everything the first time, and also from their parents' point of view, it's the first time they've had a child, so they have to kind of learn to look after a child for the first time. They might make mistakes, So in a way, it's quite hard because they're the first to experience all this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we learned, don't we? Second time round, you kind of think you know what you're doing. But were you competitive with your brother or sister growing up?
Not especially. I was in his shadow a bit when it came to sports.
Brother or sister? I said that. Were you competitive with your brother? Sorry.
Just my brother, yeah, not my sister, and I never saw her. Yeah, my brother, yes. Yeah, he was very sporty, very athletic, and so when I went to school or secondary school, oh, you're Richard's brother. Oh, you're going to be great. You're going to be first in this game and that game. I was terrible at sport, so I was a bit of a disappointment there, I think, at school.
I was going to say, like, it surprises me to know he's athletic because you're you.
What's that mean? Is that a compliment? I'm not sure.
I just couldn't imagine you being
We didn't have any what you call sibling rivalry. We weren't trying to compete on different things. No.
Sibling rivalry is where your brother or sister or your siblings, they fight, and therefore then we do use the term sibling rivalry. They kind of argue, and hopefully they don't fall out. Fall out is to have an argument. Yeah. Would you say this is the? I feel like what's her name? Oprah Winfrey at the moment. But would you say that your older brother was protective?
Protected from the big wide world
of you? No, protective of you.
Protective. I'm not sure really. I don't remember him being very protective. There are a few times where I got into a few scrapes, and when I was out with him, so I don't know if he was looking after me at all, really. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, subtly, maybe deep down, he does care about me and think about me and used to try and protect me, but I haven't got any evidence of that.
Because I think you asked earlier on. I mean, it is a valid question. Do you wish you had a brother or sister? And I think it's more valid than the return, the kind of joke I made back. But my friend, I think he's got like 2 sisters and 3, 4 brothers. They seem to keep coming. I don't know where they are. They're all older now. They're all grown up. And I think I really admired that. I really looked at that and I thought, it's they've got this close knit family, which means they're very close. And I never had that. But it's intriguing that I saw that. And in some ways, I think my friends' older brothers influenced my personality or my hobbies and interests. So because of my friends' older brothers, I started playing video games. I started reading Stephen King when I was way too young. Started watching horror films, started listening to music like The Prodigy. So I think I found sort of surrogate brothers and sisters in a way.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, there are friends I have that I'm probably closer to, certainly in age for a start, but also in interests and things you do, and you feel, it's like having a brother. This is, or a sister or something. Don't worry, I do love my brother very much. It's just that I say we've got that big age difference and different life we've had that perhaps keeps us apart a bit more. I also have, by the way, here's a revelation. I also have a stepsister.
Oh, do you really?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell us more.
What do you want to know? Well, in fact, 2 stepsisters.
Well, what is a stepsister? Oh my gosh,
Yes.
they're coming out the woodwork, Rob.
Well, this is a sister who's not there's no connection. What do you call it?
No blood relation.
Thank you. Blood. That's
so
what
it's usually when your mother or father have another child with somebody else. No, it isn't.
Well, I'm not quite sure. No, that's not the case.
No, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So a stepbrother or sister is when your mother or father remarries somebody else who's already got children.
Correct. Yes.
So if, for example, you have your mother and father, your father remarries a woman who's already got children, they could be your stepbrother or sister. If your mother remarries and has more children, they would be your half brother or half sister. So it's like you've got one parent in common.
Yeah. There you go. They're correct.
But you've got stepsisters.
So I've got 2 stepsisters, yes, because I mean, many years ago, sadly, my mum passed away. My dad remarried, and the woman he married had 2 daughters. So they're now, I guess, my stepsisters. Yes.
Do you ever see them?
Occasionally, they do live locally, so they are in the area, and I do see them from time to time. Or if we have family gatherings, we'll all be together.
Yeah. And are they twins or not?
No, they're not. No, they're a couple of years
Twins
apart.
are when 2 children are born at the same time.
Yeah. So they're not that. No. But yes, they're a couple of years apart. And yeah, it's funny. I don't really think about it. That's why I only just mentioned it really recently, because you forget. Because I had stepsisters later in life. It's not like I've grown up with them. It's later in life.
Were they already kind of adult when you when you met them?
Yeah. They were adults. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about your mum as well. That's
all right. Tough. That was a long time ago. Yeah.
But it gives a real that kind of me saying that also shows students how we deal with those sort of situations when people mention painful things, and then you dealt with it back. But so they're not twins. Sometimes it makes me laugh when people say, "Oh, are they identical twins?" And they're completely different. There's a boy and a girl, and you're like, "No." Identical twins are when they look like the same.
Exactly,
I've got friends and they are identical twins, and it's weird sometimes because they're so they're the same, but they're very different people.
Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah,
interesting. And you look at one and suddenly you get a reading of the person. There's a couple of like differences now with facial hair and stuff. But the weirdest thing was as well, they seem to share or swap. Like one of them would date a girl, and then when they broke up, the brother would seem to end up dating the same girl. They had very similar tastes in women, by the seams of it.
Okay, obviously, yeah. Then he'd date other twins. Yes, but you're right. They might look identical, but they've got very different personalities. That's the thing. Doesn't automatically mean they're going to be exactly the same type of person as well.
Yeah, an interesting one. An interesting expression I wanted to say is "fight like cat and dog." I quite like that when people go, "Oh no, they don't get on at all. They fight like cat and dog." It's the worst case scenario. Do your children fight like cat and dog, or do they?
No, luckily, no. They get on very well together. Actually, we're talking about being protective. They seem to look out for each other, and they almost speak their own language with each other as well. It's incredible, But they really are quite a close pair.
What language is that? Is it like
yeah, that's sort of alien language. So,
you might find that your children have been replaced by aliens. I don't know, but they sort of communicate on a different level, do they?
Yes, that's right. Anyway, I hope they stay friends, obviously, for the rest of their lives and look out for each other when they get older.
That's why we decided to have another child, because then you kind of know that there's always someone in the world for them.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah. But it's funny, you do see, you talk about cats and dogs, fighting like cats and dogs. You do see, brothers and sisters really having a go at each other and shouting at each other. And then, at the end of the fight, though, they're still best friends. It's because I suppose they can, because they know each other so well.
I think the saddest thing is when you hear about estranged families.
Yeah.
When they don't speak anymore and they haven't seen each other in years. Yeah. Oh, how's your brother? Oh, we're estranged. I think that breaks my heart. Because it's, and it's even worse when, I don't know, it's just terrible when families get like that to the point, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
No.
So, yeah. But thank you very much for revealing the secrets of your.
Yes, it's been like a
sibling secrets.
Yeah, my confessional with Roy. Thank you.
Yeah, you better have a family WhatsApp group where you text them all. Let's see them. But yeah, on that note, if you want to support this podcast, please do remember you could always buy us a cup of tea down in the comments. But Rob, thank you very much for entertaining us with your story today, and thank you very much for everyone for listening. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one, Rob.
You will. You will. See you later.
See you later.